I mean, you came up here. I mean, you came up here. You kind of cocky. I like you.
Speak on the flip.
You kind of cocky. You come up here with confidence, cocksure. You salute. I respect that, but I don't. I don't.
It's hate.
I don't. It is hate, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm hating.
Okay.
I'm hating because why can't you guys look at it from my point of view?
You guys.
I'm just talking about the people that think
you
people, the FBA, ADOS, the people that tells me to mind my business. If I come to you and say, yo, guys, listen, I'm not aware of this. Why it can't be like, okay, let's teach you or get you to understand. Why must it be, not saying you, not really it, but the people were attacking, they were offended. You shouldn't have said this about reparations, Flip. And I get it, but it wasn't meant to be disrespectful. It was more like so many people, no, yeah, play the violins. A lot of people, listen. Yo, listen. Wow. I don't know if you know about Belinda, Satin or Belinda Royal. She was the first person that was enslaved that got reparations. And she got, 15 pounds and 12 shillings, right? In 1783. And yeah, I did my research. And on top of that, Miss Belinda, she only got paid twice, right? And then they stopped paying her. I say that to say is that black people have been getting taken advantage of their whole life. So when I say a line like, yo, black people, let it go, we're not getting reparations, let's figure it out and build something else, I didn't mean for everybody to get offended. It's like, let's do something different. We putting all our eggs in this basket, hoping that the white man or the government, I guess, change their point of view on black people, but they've been doing this since the 1700s, playing around. The Homestead Act, let's talk about it. Native Americans, let's talk about it. The Japanese, let's talk about it. The Jewish people, let's talk about it. And they didn't put it in America. There's 500 years of slavery and turmoil and heartache. So when I say that, it's like how long? It's like holding a banana
carrot.
Or a carrot. Yeah, it's like that was the point I was making. But instead of teaching me, I got attacked. What is your point of view on that? And where does this come from? Is it an ongoing thing? I know it's a loaded question. Is it an ongoing thing where people who are not black mind the ADOS's or the FBA's business? Is this ongoing?
I mean, I think you can have an opinion, Flip, but I think it has to be an educated opinion. You like to do content and then you like to research later. No, you got to do it the other way around. That's what you did. You said, hey, y'all, we got to forget about that. And I saw the episode. I saw the pod. I knew when that moment, when you said that, a bat signal went up, even for those of us who don't agree with each other. Like, even for those who we don't even like each other, a bat signal went up and we said, we got to get that. That's what happened. Everybody. We put everything aside. All differences was aside. Fry him up because if you care, then you have to understand. Listen, we had an initial push. And let me tell you, there was a memo in the Nixon administration talking about how to get away from doing reparations. You know what they said? Convince the Negroes to do something else. Convince the Negroes that they can do black business. We don't have wealth. You can't compete with Bezos. I'm talking about real wealth. Like when we did this 4 or 5 years ago, the middle black family is worth $1,700. What else you gonna build with that? Like we have inherited debt. And instead of, we will use every kind of evasion because we scared of the white man. I don't want to, I guess I showed him, I guess we got to figure something else out. He ain't gonna never do nothing. He a bad man. No, you got to fight him. And we don't fight him. We just kind of be like, we either vote blue no matter who, or we say, I guess I'm not gonna do nothing, and we don't get involved politically. So if you don't get involved politically, you don't know what's possible. But I tell you what, we are a mostly wealthless group. I know people in these bubbles, y'all be in New York and stuff, and somebody will be an aberration here and got a little bit of money, you got a studio. They have locked this wealth up at the top. I'm talking about real money. I'm talking about billions of dollars, multi-millions of dollars at the top. We don't even have a tax code for redistribution. You're not going to get that back unless you do some kind of redistribution specifically for ADOS. You can't get robbed for 400 years and just start from zero. Once you get robbed for 400 years, you got to get some of that back. We have been plundered in every way, from our inventions to our land. They ran us off, the great land theft. They have taken everything from us. And for us to walk away and say, you know what, keep it, we'll figure something else out. I think that's a coward.
Wow. G, hold me down, G. Hold me down.
Don't you talk to my friend like that.
Thank you.
He thought I was tired.
G.
Yo, but so
hold me down. Yeah, get her, G. Who do you think she is? Just checking me like that.
I mean,
stop it.
All right, yeah. No, but I understand your point, obviously, 100%. But I do understand And knowing him too, I understand what he was doing. He was just talking. I watched the video, and I'm not one to just take a side. You know what I'm saying? I'm one who will agree with the guests, who his other friends, the people that don't like him. I'll be like, yo, Flip, they was right, bro. My bad. But I watched the clip, and I felt like he was speaking his mind, and I think it might have came from a little bit of frustration also. He's probably like, yo, this, like, let's figure something else out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. I felt that because I feel like, you know, sometimes, like, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying though. Sometimes you fight, or you see people fighting, and it's like nothing's changing, nothing's moving, or it's very, very slow. And it's like, yo, forget that. Let's just do something else. Maybe we could build something on our own to build a bigger monster to kind of take the government down, take the politics, you know, down, or whatever the case is, get our own reparations. So I feel like that was what he was speaking from, in that energy. You know what I mean? So what you're saying is definitely correct, though.
Yeah,
right?
because I feel what you're saying. Like, now when I did the research, I feel what you're saying, and I understand the passion.
Yeah.
They were passionate.
And then especially now, like,
we started something.
especially now, like we're in a time right now, 2024, is like you can't say anything. And you know, and like I said, I'm not saying what he said was right or whatever, but you say anything online now is just like they coming for you. Anybody, anything about the LGBT community, you know, anything politic wise, whatever, people are coming at your head crazy. So you gotta be careful.
I do agree with her. I think I should have done more research. I was just on my phone and I saw a guy. I remember a guy had dreads and he was talking about reparations. I'm like, oh, yeah. Why? I remember before I went to the pod, I was in my house and it popped up on my timeline. I'm like, what is this? No. You mad that you ain't getting reparations? That's what I was saying to myself. And I was ignorant. I was ignorant because there's a lot of people that put a lot of work into to get reparations and a lot of man hours and research and being involved in politics and just trying to help people understand why reparations are important for the ADOS. So I understand now. And I don't want to take away from anyone. But I do feel like it's no buts. I just felt at that time I wanted to be entitled to my opinion, and I deserved whatever came to me. I deserved it.
And you apologized after.
I did. I had to, because I realized how much people that it affected. I mean, I grew up in Brooklyn, right? I didn't know anybody different. I can honestly say it. And I love, like, Breadman did that shit. You know how loud Breadman is. Oh, no. No. Breadman holding up signs. When I brought him on the podcast at JBP, when he was arguing with Shampoo on improper improv. That's Breadman. So I'm arguing with him, but then we end up becoming friends. I fly him out here, and we've done business. And that's what I know. You know what I mean? But I don't want to, because a lot of people did blogs on that shit, Yvette. They was blogging on my ass, like, yo, mind your business, fat, yeah. Like, what is a teeter? I was telling G-Money they call me a teeter.
I don't. Listen, here's the thing.
Can you explain that to me?
It comes from a movie. It means that you look like us, but you're not us, basically.
What movie did it come from?
I think it came from, like, Us. Remember the movie Us?
I saw Us.
What, that new shit?
I saw Us.
I don't like his movie, so I can't.
You guys are adopting new slang.
It's not my
like,
slang.
No, we got him.
It's not my slang.
New slang. I thought it was some old school shit from, like, back in the 1900s.
No,
that's new.
Yeah, that's new.
It's
not mine. That's new though. That's new.
I don't remember hearing that. I gotta watch it again.
I didn't hear that in the movie Us. Yeah. Is that the movie where
it wasn't in the movie Us, but it was something that came out of that. It wasn't in the movie, but that's not mine. I can't explain. It's not for me to explain. It's not my word. I prefer to explain things through facts. Like, this is what the facts. This is what the information is. I don't prefer to just, unless you insult us though. But if you insult us, then they got to just let them go, Flip. They got to do what they want to do. They get.
So real quick. Okay, you went to Harvard. Howard.
Close.
Yo,
no school.
Fix that. You went to Howard. You graduated from Howard.
Yes.
And when did you realize on your journey that you wanted to, I guess,
get into politics?
Get into politics and stand up for black people, ADOS. When did you realize that?
It used to be just black people.
It used to be black people.
Yeah.